internet! Welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday! It's the week. Hooray. Please kill me. I hope everyone is having an okay start to the week. Honestly, today was not that bad. I'm just in one of those frame of minds where I just like don't want to do anything, you know? Do you ever get those where you're just like sitting around and you're like, your brain just gets very petulant at all of your tasks and it's just like, I don't want to do it though. I don't wanna. That's been me all day. But I have managed to get through all of the important shit. Also, Mishka, hello, welcome back. You did absolutely nothing today. That was me on Saturday. I literally just fucking, I got snacks and then I came home and then I just ate a lot of food and sat in front of a computer for the day. That was my Saturday plans, or Saturday events. So, I'm here. I have reached another hurdle of starting the stream. I was doing my best to bribe Glass over here, to do the stream for me. And he just he refused monetary bribes, emotional bribes, fucking, like reward type bribe thingies, whatever. All of my bribes were refuted. I was joking that we'd have a whole Man Meat Monday alliterative thing going on, you know? It's Man Meat Monday, TFT Tuesday. If I end up doing Final Fantasy, it'd be Final Fantasy Friday. Like, it would all fucking line up, and it just didn't happen. Riot Aurora Joy? Is that an actual, like, Riot person, or just a regular person with the Riot name? Also, Tatsigi, hello, welcome back. How's it going? Welcome in. It's the Leona Diana sucking at Runeterra Saturday and Sunday. I too suck at Runeterra. We can suck together. I have the Minotaur. Now I need the champs. I need a champ. I think it's a Riot account. Oh shit. Hello? I feel like, I shouldn't BM them, should I? I'm not going to BM them. I will resist the urge to do a BM emote and then just wait and then just chill. Jump in the chat on the bright side. Puffball is drunk and streaming too, so that's kind of funny. That is pretty funny. I hope you feel better or things work out soon. That sounds stressful, whatever is going on, and I hope your stress ceases pretty soon. You can have Riot in your name like that. Oh. It would make sense that they would protect that as a thing that you can't just fucking do. Hello? Yes. What would you like? What would you like? I would like to... Do I care about 2 damage? No. I don't think I care about 2 damage. We can do a rune square. We can do a blade square. I have so many squares. Look at my squares. I take damage to the face. They are also playing Celesbians. They are indeed playing the Celesbians. It's kind of great. I have a great hammer and other shit. I'm gonna just cast my shit.
To serve the greater good.
Have a bunch of pokey dudes. And a weapon. Forge? I'd like to forge. And also just do the other squire, because that will give me at least a few discard targets, or I can just wait and hold and see what's happening. There are a lot of burbos. Work with their BS again? Oh, unfortunate.
Good steel and a good future.
Alright. I'm gonna just keep on holding. So right now, depending on what I draw, we might be okay to discard. So 1, 2 for sure. Don't want to discard Great Hammer, though it's probably the most viable of my hand, because we definitely don't want to get room to Reckoner if we draw a Rumble. We're probably going to draw a Burb. My day is objectively going fine, but it's definitely one of those days where I'm just looking at everything and I'm going, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it in like the loudest, most tantrumy way possible. Once went via versus a Riot account that ran Mono Lux and had 350,000 on her. Got absolutely pounded. Oh man, that is a lot. Monday plus daylight savings got people lethargic. You know, I kind of forgot daylight savings was a thing, even though I was actually awake when it flipped at 2 a.m. I was like, oh wow, it's an hour earlier. Who would have thunk? I did actually see it happen. I feel like I'm not super affected by it, but I probably am to some degree. I don't like that it's dark early now, like super early. Like on my drive home from work at like after 5 o'clock, like I really didn't enjoy the fact that everyone had their lights on while they were driving and like the sun was setting, and like I got home and like I parked in the dark and I was just like, I don't enjoy this. I got the fucking Harpy because of course I did. Now I need to top deck really, really well. Can I top deck really, really well? Probably not. Probably no. I should snap right now. And Alpha Yoda, hello and welcome back. How's it going? I don't like that. I don't like that. That's unfortunate. It's early twilight. The twilight. I don't like the twilight happening. Maybe free win, never mind. Yeah, I should have just taken the pass, I guess. Banked an extra mana. We shall see. We shall see. What are the chat's impressions of Snap, by the way? I still haven't played it. I've seen it on mobile, or I've seen it. Okay, the thing for me that I don't understand about it is I've seen it on PC and it looks terrible. Like, why didn't they just rotate it for fucking computers? Also, Broken, hello. What the fuck is Man Meat Monday? So it was I was talking to Glass. And I was like, man, I don't want to stream today. And I was like, how about you take the stream? And we can call it Man Meat Monday because you are a man and you are meaty, and we go from there. And then he rejected me. Just a hard rejected the whole way through. So I haven't played it either. Got into Marvel, so you're missing the lore connection to the game you have with LOR. Yeah, I've seen enough Marvel to know generally who people are. But I also don't have as much of an attachment, to be honest, either. Like, it's fine, but I'm also not super attached. There are more Rumbles than there are Harpies! Yeah, okay. Boom, 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 because we can give the Overwhelm of the Fragment. We have a Blade Fragment now. We could potentially get a Condemn out eventually, but that's gonna be a little while. It is going to be a little while, and I have hit the daybreak. Totally got a different idea for Man Meat Monday. The game is more mobile focused. That makes sense. I still don't get why it's just like why they didn't just, you know, make a separate client for PC or rotate the whole thing to the side, I guess. So I lose Rumble regardless. If they have a if they have any kind of buff or even just a regular Ash Leona, he does die on attack. So I'm gonna try this and then probably lose just to fucking stun and value. There are overlays that help. Good. It just seems so weird that it's so like skinny on the thing. No spell shield against Targon. Not anymore because the stun got popped off, or the stun popped it off rather. So currently just looking at, I think, impending doom. Because the Diana is going to trigger. Can I wave now? There's 2 mana. Nobody gets the pass from me for saying play faster. Play faster! Let's go! Actually, yeah, I haven't seen Celesbians in a while. And it's fucking thematic with the board and everything. You can play on half your monitor.
By now.
Oh, so it doesn't take up the whole room. Fair. I should probably just try it on my phone and see how it looks there, and use the other half for YouTube or Twitch. Also fucking fair. They have too many emails to read. That, I mean, is actually probably slightly true. Emails or Slack or whatever they use. I barely communicate some days with people at my job, and there's still Slack notifications that I get, and I'm like, this is useful, but I'm still getting the pings, man. There's the Hawkmaster. I'm gonna just start casting my hand eventually. I do still have Reckon or Rumble. Noble is better for sure. Your phone heats up like crazy. That does not surprise me. My phone, to be fair though, my phone heats up at like literally the idea of something happening to it. I'll look at something for too long and it will start to like get warm, like it's fucking embarrassed that it has to be around me for too long. Your phone is 9 years old, so mobile games aren't an option for you. It has a battery life of 5 minutes. All right, get your food. Food is important.
Answer to me.
Yes.
No more lies.
Yes. Okay.
Our light grows
That's fine.
brighter.
We're just gonna lose all of the units. Put it on life support. Bring me back some. Oh yes. Bring everyone back food. That would be wonderful. Let's do Oakmaster because I can. Let's take a pot of pain because I don't want to not be able to block. Even though I don't think it's gonna matter in a hot second. You left your phone on a stove burner on accident and now the adhesive is ruined. Definitely sounds like something melted for sure. Your phone is fortunately fairly new, so you don't really have an issue running any mobile games. That's super nice. I got my phone 2 years ago now, almost. More than 2 years ago. This is the 3rd year of COVID, right? It started in 2020. No, it's still the second. It's still the second. It's like it's been over 2 years now. I got this one like just over 2 years again though, because I got it a couple months into the pandemic because I was at home so much that I was just like, you know, I do just kind of want something that operates better than the old one. The old one was stuttery as fuck. Started in 2019. 2019, I'm more thinking like shutdown. Like the shutdowns here happened in like March-ish of 2020, but yeah, it did technically start earlier. Whatchamacallit. She got a new one, but you like this phone. It was stolen in high school, got sold, made it to California, and you were able to get it back? God damn! That's a pretty fun cycle for the phone. Maybe not so much for you, considering the amount of trouble you had to get it back, I'm assuming. Also, Asteral, hello! How do you like the title? I like the title myself. I am quite pleased. Disappointed in Glass, but you know. Why on defense? I mean, to be fair, I die next turn anyway. But also why on defense, I guess? That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna lose anyway. So this is still all just handy-dandy fine. Handy-dandy fine. Howdy, Fading Black Rose. Welcome back. Don't do cool shit with Harpy in front of a rioter, please. I am distinctly not. I also have finally top decked Vayne. It's not gonna do very much in particular. But that encouraged me to ask for a reverse shoot the shroom redeem, where the shroom queen shoots the mod for blocking Man Meat Monday. I will more than happily adhere to this request. Where's the Nerf gun? Where's the bullets? I'm gonna do this for free. No need to redeem this one. I'm gonna cast a Vayne because it's a blocker.
Those who kill innocents are no more than
Callista might
fiends.
finally be meta if you have time. I do have time today. You are the first submission at the moment. So thank you for that. I need to paste that in. Where we go? And here we are. It's the 7th. I wrote a lot of those dates down. So I didn't even need to check. November 7. That's a nice at daybreak effect that you have there. It's a nice day break. Not saying it would main Bilgewater if you played LOR, but I'm saying you're rather thirsty. Sounds like you used to have an iPhone 5 but literally decided to crack while you were scrolling through Instagram. Minion supply is strong and you pop it down with the free equipment every turn. Oh, surprisingly strong. I read that as supply. Surprisingly strong, I will take. Hello, I have a Risen Rider. What's going on? Is it an open attack? Because the open just kills me. Yeah, I lost the second that I couldn't find the rumble off of the first Legionary charge. I really needed it then. I did not acquire it. I did not acquire it. Time though. Nerf gun. And also blocking, I guess. For the fat lot of good it's going to do, I will block a couple of things. Actually, can I do one more thing? No, it doesn't really matter. I could try and kill Diana, though, just to show them who's boss, I suppose. I don't actually, which is slightly problematic. That's the safety. You don't want the safety. The safety is just wrong. Oh, I got beaten by a rider. Ah, tragedies. Thank you, Ryan, for the game! Let's keep going. I got submissions now. Glass, can you load your own weapon of destruction? I actually haven't done it in forever, and I don't remember how. Have a bullet also? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, it goes all the way in? Thank you. Alright. No, don't shoot me. I'm supposed to shoot you. Because I have the chat decreed. The chat has thus decreed. It's funny how I don't think Demacia and Noxus have ever had a decent deck when they are all about throwing down stats and melting your face. I mean, it certainly had decent decks. There you go, Glass. It's just... it's just that right now it's kind of dominated by Rally. It's always dominated by Rally. There's Vayne, there's Poppy, there's other shit happening. I need to copy these deck codes before they disappear from the chat. Also, Fading Black Rose, I have yours, and Healthy Yoda copying yours as well. I pulled this one I net decked. No one in the chat built it in particular. I don't know if it's been updated since I've copied it off of the internet, but it's the one that was working for a while, so I haven't changed it myself. The new spell is supposed to only draw Rumble. Do I take out Harpy? It's drawing Harpy. Do I just cut it? Do I just cut that shit entirely? Music to your ears. And fantastic, I'm glad. I can't think. Oh, together though. Fair. Cut the Harpy. Fair enough. There's 3 of them. Condemn. I need 3 cards. I'll think about this later. I don't need to play it right now. I have deck submissions. Fading Black Rose, you're up first. Do I have an old deck code from you? I want to say I have something, actually. Oh, I do! I actually do. Fading Black Rose, I have one from before, which is a terrible copy Snapshot deck. So I'll add it to today, if you would like me to. So you submitted it, I think, a while back now. You call it. Up to you? Alright, I'm gonna do it now then. I'll catch up on my queue here. Viewer! Fading Black Rose. Bilgewater P&Z, Copy Snapshot, Lurk? Just a lot of Lurk and Pike. Oh my god. Snappy Teeth. The snappiest of teeth. Let's take that. Where did it go? This one. Right next to each other, too. This is a copy Pike deck. This is a copy Snapshot, I think. Pray you get the landmark early on. The Ripper's Bay, right? Bloodbite, Ripper's Bay, Sharkling, Called Shot, Redfin, Hammer Snout, Snapshot, Time Trick, Veteran, Hexcore, Insider Knowledge, MF, Imperfectionist, Pike, Blood in the Water. I like the MF. Extra pings off of a Snapjaw. So we need the Ripper and we need Draw. And preferably, we can also stack the pirate herself on the board. If you get turn 1 Ripper's Bay, it does decent. If you don't, it's pretty bad. Okay. I know what the standard is then. What do we want to do for Pike? I actually haven't done the Rost board in a little bit. And I actually genuinely like the Rost board. So we're going to do that. I already have the card back. Because I thought it matched the Hecarim. The Hector. That's okay. Let's fucking go. Let's do it! Ah! Come on, Catastrophe, save me, help me out! Bring me through! We're looking at a better deck. It's MF Queen. Objectively, just a better situation. I'm going to keep the Ripper's Bay and jump the Pike so that he may be able to lurk. And we have the turn 1. We got the turn 1 Ripper. We got the Snapjaw Swarm afterwards. I unfortunately can't Perfectionist the Snapjaw, but I have the Snap. I have the Snap. That's the Steadfast Elkin. That's about to destroy my Snapjaw plans, unfortunately. No. God damn it. No. Wrong. Okay. I mean, I need to trigger Lurk eventually. This is a draw. The problem is that it has 2 HP. I mean, to be fair, I can hopefully find more anyway. And just start trigger so that I'm gonna start the Lurk triggering. Boom! And then it dies. Goodbye! Thank you for your time and your services! Woo! Oh, they took the damage. Fantastic. Who's standing on that? Is that the, and there, he's on a different card. What is his name? I forget the name of that one. But I can picture his face on something else. I know what it is. I just can't think of it. And what are you doing here? MF Quinn. I take an open pass. They want to keep some tempo. If I bank mana, I can also potentially hunt for something to find for the Perfectionist to duplicate. Okay, so they've got a Piltovan Castaway. That will get tough now. Okay. What are you picking here? Hopefully nothing too beef. I do not want too much la beef. Let's see. The Attune spell is annoying. Quick attack is manageable. They went with the Impacty Dude. Impacty Dude, huh? I mean, the tough thing is annoying, but probably fine. Impact weapon is unpleasant to deal with. I don't want to take that. I do not want to eat that open attack, to be perfectly honest, though. That vulnerable Ripper's Bay activation. What's the full art for this, actually? Ah, I've only seen this section of it. I didn't realize how many of the Sharklings were actually in the water for the art. Very neat. Okay, anyway, other than that, other than it being a neat petite, excuse me, and good. Kill it. Murder it! And I cast the impact on something else, and then I cry anyway. It's okay. Or it doesn't die, or it gets a sharp sight or something, or a single combat, I suppose. Get rid of everything that I have. Though I don't think that will really benefit. That's a Bone Skewer. Fair enough. Okay, weapon goes back. We still got a 2/2. They can't equip the Pot of Pain. So they have just flipped their Piltovan back into the deck. Okay. That's fine. We'll manage. There's a catch. They're equipping it with catch. Gotcha. Okay. There's a blood in the water. I can't really use that in particular right now. Okay. Veteran investigator, maybe? I take a ping. Let's do this. I don't want to give you draw, but I also don't want to lose here. There's another Piltover cast away. We're at 4. Yeah, we're at 4. So I still can't really cast anything on top of Evil Imperfectionist, which is what I would really prefer to do here. Perfection. Oh my fucking god! I haven't duplicated him! But I can now, I guess! What the fuck, Pike? What the fuck was that predict? If I don't draw a 3 of, apparently I can fucking predict a 3 of. Which is also not really helpful. I haven't No, I have not duplicated him yet at all! That was just pure, raw probability. The only thing I have cast is a Snapjaw, the previous Hammersnoot, and the Veteran Investigator. The chances of that. Pulling the exact same card 3 times, I don't know, but it's astronomically low. I don't need to run the numbers, I think, to know that that is just a incredibly low number. Alright, I'm gonna just draw here, I think. Parallel conversion tree! We got an insider knowledge! Okay, now I need pikes to do things. Eventually. What is your power right now? 3? Kind of low, but we'll get that. Don't think you've ever predicted a double unless you were copying into the deck? It's very unlikely. But apparently Pike had a message, and the message was, "I'm here, bitch! And I shall continue to be here forever." God, that's a lot of damage though over there. Do not like. I top decked a Pike, which seems appropriate. Seems quite appropriate. One of the discounted versions as well, which gives me a couple of interactions afterward. There's a scout. So we're also just gonna be losing a lot here. We're just gonna be losing a lot. A ton of things. How many cars does it contain? I mean, it's the normal 40 at the moment. It's just the normal 40. Nothing special happening whatsoever. Well, normal for Runeterra, I guess I should say. It's not a 60 card Magic deck. What the hell is Man Meat Monday? I was talking to my mod, who is a man, and I was being belligerent and joking about not streaming and having him do it instead. And I was refuted. I was refused. Refused that experience, apparently. It's 50% off on your Meat Lovers Pizza at Domino's. Truly a discount I wish I could offer. That is a... fuck. Just the Darken Aegis, but it still increases the cost. No? Does it? Actually. Let's see. We're probably losing a Pike somehow. I can try and keep a 4/4, which seems like not very important, so I'm gonna take this. Said no to, yes. Also, Imtrole, if I'm pronouncing that at all correctly. Welcome into the chat, by the way. We may not have Man Meat on display, but that is the general vibe here usually. Yep. Okay, alright, okay, so it's just the Giral. That's good information. I don't know why I forgot that, but I feckin' did. I feckin' did forget that. I'm taking a lot. We're gonna continue to take a lot for a long time. Because I can't really block very well here. Plus, they still have single combat manage? They still have single combat mana and such, and also buffs and things. So we're probably just dead over time. Unfortunately. Thank you for the damage! The problem with the lurk here is that it's very difficult to choose a lurk target when they're all fucking buff as shit. Welcome back! Also, him, thank for the follow. Is this a Pike printer? It's a Pike or Snapshot printer. I'm having interesting luck. I predicted 3 of the Pikes and apparently nothing else. Also, Infested Fairy, thank you for the raid. Hello and welcome in, everyone. How's it going? How was your stream? Thank you for sending some folks my way. Very exciting. Welcome in. Burkus and Liberty, hello. Burkus, welcome to the chat, by the way. What is this title? The title is my mon being a stick in the mud is what it is. That's it. We lurk gamers now. We are trying to do some kind of lurk. Our opponent is extraordinarily slow, but we are also just kind of losing a rapid amount of steam, unfortunately. Drag them under, indeed. I need to live, which just seems at this moment unlikely. Hello, Arthas! Like the cane board? I like the cane board as well. I did go for the Rost one instead of the blue one, the blue cane one. I just honestly prefer the way Rost looks. And also, he's red cane. Always go with the red one, unless you are pulling off some fancy elusive shenanigans. And then he is a very useful Yusari. They have 7 mana. I don't know what they're waiting for. They're chilling. They're thinking. I will eventually do something, I guess. Also, Burkus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Scoured the net and found the highest win rate Rumble Vayne. Oh shit! Thank you. They summoned an Acathian Mirage, and they have a Valor. Oh, they cast a Quinn for the Valor. Okay, that is fine. I will manage poorly, probably. I probably will not be able to do very much about any of the things happening over there. We got a Pike on the top, though, which means I do have a death from below, potentially. Which means... Wait, you're at 4 now. Is there any way that I could try and get him to level and clear? No, I don't think so. Though if I do a smack... If I do a Bone Skewery smack, but then this puts the Pike on the top, so it won't actually be the new Pike, which is very annoying. Enough, Leona, thank you for the deck code. Also, Tommy Verchetti, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? We are Lurk spectators. Every time she attacks, we give them +2/+0. I thank you for the support. Appreciate it. That's the Rumble. Hooray! Just redeem so I don't lose it. Thank you for adding it to my do not forget list. Rumble! The good version. How many things can how much shenanigans can I enact right
Just like
now?
hunting thresher geese.
I think I can enact a decent amount of shenanigans.
You know who I am.
So they have 8 mana. That is an unfortunate amount of mana. If I do that, I can clear everything and still have a death from below, right? And then you're just allied Pikes in general. So it goes up to 8. It's not enough to get this to level still, because he's so small. He's just a small boy. But you know what? Fuck it. They're gonna have a unit. It's fine. They're going to have multitudinous unit. But at least I can smack a bird lady. Can I smack a bird lady? Please don't kill him. I would be very sad. They have a Bone Skewer. That is very tragic for me personally. So they do have the Quinn still, and that's a 5/3, so I also just lose to the fucking 5/3 apparently. I'll give myself some draw, try to hold the death from below, hope that I have a unit. He is small Pike. They boned the bone. They did bone my bone. I drew another Pike! Okay, Pike likes me a bit too much today. Pike, you're wonderful, but also please stop. Please cease and desist. Okay, don't have an interaction for a death from below, I beg of you. That looks like you have more units. That does look like you have more units. Dangerous. Oh, very, very dangerous. I'm dead. Unfortunate. Am I surprised? No, I'm just disappointed. And it's also going to level the Quinn.
No one escapes mine.
Also, Susai! Thank you for the deck code. And they get the Valor on level instead of it's a more reasonable time like never. Like if they never got the Valor, imagine. If only you were leveled. If only you did things, but you don't, so that's okay. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this some more. First attempt, warming up. We did see all of them. We did see literally every single undiscounted pike, so there's hope. He doesn't hate me. I must find ore.
This just keeps getting longer.
It does. It does keep increasing rapidly. I was in fucking Plat 1 yesterday, and then all of the viewer decks tanked my LP to where we are now. I'm blaming the chat for this one. This was not me. Leave me alone to play the Rumble Vein. Again, that'll be great. Probably should just grind offline in that case, so I can at least stabilize a diamond! But no. But no. Here we are with the Snapshot Pike. I could also just run this shit in normals, but that's fucking boring. It's fucking boring! Blame us? Yes, I am blaming you wholeheartedly. That's a lot of... Oh, okay, alright, you know, okay, we got the Snapjaw thing. We got the turn 1 Ripper's Bay. We got the Evil Imperfectionist. I'm feeling it. I could have free blood baits. For now, I have not a free Ripper's Bay, but I do have a Ripper's Bay. It's about to rip you to shreds. Ficier? I'm doing a great job of saying our viewer's name correctly, I'm sure. I see that you have things. I don't want you to have things, okay? That's a no thank you. I will destroy your landmarks. Stay with us, hard stuck, Plat 4. Is that a requirement? Is that something I must do? Do I have agency in this decision of where I am? Hi. You're annoying. That's okay. It's fine if you're annoying. I'm gonna deal damage. I dropped deck to pike. I should have left the pike alone. I should have left the attack alone. We would have gotten a fancier pike. That is a drop the bomb. That's fine. I'm gonna still do some damage here. Not if keep giving you dex. Okay, so this is where I go into stealth mode, aka I just play on my own. When can I do that? Wednesday. I can sneak away and avoid everyone on Wednesday. Because I don't stream that day. I am a human being touching some grass, sniffing some grass, smoking the grass on Wednesdays. That's more of the fuck. Could you have one less scrappy bomb, please? Just one less. Right of the Arcane is an option, isn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna just duplicate Pike for a second while they have mana available. CSI, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness. I hope you've been enjoying the vibes. What do I do to deserve grenades with skulls on them? Could we put something other than a skull? Like, how about a heart? Could we go with a heart? Hearts are nice. I like hearts. They're cute. That's less cute. It's also inconsistently prismatic, and my OCD really wants that one to just fucking man up like the others and become shiny. I need you to put on a suit. Or something. A bow tie? Some foundation? A good pair of shoes? You're looking shabby. Scrappy bomb. Come on. Gotta match your team. This is a team effort. If we put a heart on it, we'll be blowing hearts up. Speaking of shiny, all your mecha yordles are shiny. That is amazing. That is amazing, and I approve. Not that you need my approval, but it is pretty great. I'm gonna see if I can bait out some response before I plink plonk my MF into doom and destruction. Please do not. Please tap down, in fact, actually. Please tap down on your mana. 5 is a lot of removal over there. Or potential for things. You have all shroom-related cards as shiny. Fuck yeah! For those of you who are new, I play a shitload of Teemo. Or I have. I don't actually play a shitload anymore. But I certainly used to. Just so much Teemo. Our love is just that explosive. Ever put it into a Teemo-Kate deck, it is shiny. See? I fucking knew they had Right of the Arcade. I fucking called it. I hate that I'm right. I hate that I'm correct. I don't like being right about that. It does kind of suck. Oh, it does kind of suck. Fuck it. I shall, unfortunately, potentially have to be a slave to the landmarks for a little bit. We did find a pike on the top, though, which means we have the death from below and a castable pike as well. No, because we need 7 for that. We don't have enough for that. We almost have enough for that, but this is not discounted, so it still sits at 4. There we go with the voice lines. We hit Picus Maximus. We're living in a powder keg and giving off sparks. All little sparks. No. Yeah, I have not hit 145,000. Why did I forget that fact about your fucking Teemo? I don't know why on Huffle Yodo, I forgot about that. I can talk, but only like 5%. Actually, no, I'm at 50. I can talk at like 30% of your Teemo experience. Right of the Arcane is fun though. Played a very good one already. Just they hit all 5 shots and just basically killed one player to really hit the rest of the enemy team. What are we doing? We are losing is what we're doing. We're losing very dramatically, which is wonderful. We love that. We love to see it. I don't actually love to see it, but you know. Yeah, just give that vulnerable, take a thing, it gets smacked, there's no Ziggs yet to worry about, just some fucking restored devouts. And I also need Picus, I need to Picus Smackus. And currently I cannot Picus Smackus, which is very tragic. What's the, and skewer the tail?
You know who I am?
Wait, the rock hopper or something else? I think I missed an interaction you were referring to, of course, but can I just? I mean, I can cast the pike for sure. Pike is now relatively castable. The Talia. Can you put multiple decks in the queue? You can. There's a thing with the queue that does end up sometimes happening, which is to say, if I don't have time to get to your deck the same day, I might end up putting in what I call the hold queue, which is basically I keep your deck code so your redeem is still preserved, but I just play it in a future stream. 3 pikes. There are 3 pikes. Also, yeah, sorry. I don't mean to ignore you. I'm trying to catch up. I'm sure I also play pikes. Ah! Brayden, do a hurty hurt. I also need to cast a fucking Bloodbait at some point in my fucking life. What'd you call it? I'm thinking of words and I'm losing all of them at the same time. The big news was I'm building a website out of all of the submissions that I have ever received from viewers, so that should be fun. Did I just let that resolve? I actually don't want them to just let it resolve. Though I do at least have another one to cast if it's a fact, and then I can kill it because it will be 4. And then I have some squares and a Bloodbait eventually, and I have all of my pikes, so that we should be fine there. The website, how to throw a brick at the streamer without actually doing it. You can spiritually throw as many bricks as you would like. I do that, it goes down to 2. I actually might try that. The website is for all of the submissions. Yes, I want to turn this list. This is what I've been sent today. I want to turn all of this list, all 125 pages of it, into a meme repository so that people can search and find things and decide what they want to check out and play with. based on all of the random shit that I've gotten. So if you want to test the limits of the game, because I know I've gotten some shit that does that, you can. Or you will hopefully be able to find the exact type of spicy meme that you are looking for that particular day. There's Sigs that is leveled. That is a lot of their mana though, so I think I can probably smack the other ones. No. So if I summon a Pike hitting that, it does become vulnerable. I don't have an attack. We do have more Pikes though. We're also drawing a Pike, which will give me another spell in addition. Who is coding it? Me? Yeah, probably a lot of it is me gonna be figuring out how much I can code. Because I've built some websites before, to varying degrees of success, mostly successful, but they were definitely simpler than a website that you can search and submit things to, so I'm gonna probably have fun figuring that out. And then the other big news is I'm planning a tournament. That's probably the fancier news to a lot of other people. But I want to set up a tournament in December-ish, because last year I did a birthday stream that was 24 hours. And instead of doing a 24-hour birthday stream this year, I think I'd like to do some kind of meme-ass tournament thing. Just for fun, just to see how it goes. I'm dead. Once again, the Pikes have failed me. When Talia says, let's put these rocks into motion, and Chip says, I'm walk, put me in motion. December is your birthday? Yes. Hooray for the December birthdays. They're very good. I'm also very dead. I was hoping I would not be very dead, but I am very dead because I can't level my Pike in time to do absolutely anything. Alright, goodbye world. One more attempt on this. The good thing about being in the bottom of plat 4 is I can't move. I literally cannot move anywhere in particular. Thank you! I think I'm looking forward to both projects. They should be fun. And also, hopefully, I'm actually, like, half useful. The website isn't half useful. The tournament just, hopefully, mostly fun. The tournament doesn't have to be useful for anything. It just needs to be fun. That's the big ticket. Have a play Pokemon Showdown redeem? What regions? Open regions, but probably different conditions. Like, some things that people have suggested, I think, before are having certain deck building requirements. So, Poros, for instance. A whole round, just fucking Poros. Most, getting additional points for things like most cards discarded from your opponent's hand. Certain things that are like secondary to you actually winning the game, but will get you special upgrades for the tournament specifically. Definitely ban top 50 meta cards. Yeah, one thing I've seen in that I believe Midas Mode did, or other tournaments that were kind of similar that tried to do something very meany, was giving conditions like if you do end up choosing something that is particularly meta, what will happen is you pay a cost for that card. So you have, say you have a specific number of points, if you can only play, you know, like 2 meta cards and the rest you have to fill with jank, you can still have your Ezreal, but it will be the only champion and the only powerful card that you're allowed. Highlander rules? Yeah, kind of Highlander rules, similarly. No Seraphine Ezreal, rule 2, have fun. Something like that, literally. Literally just something like that. I am supposed to technically somehow snicle my Snapshaws. I'm just very afraid of damage. But to be fair, I don't think I can really stop damage, so I'm just gonna go. This is also probably gonna be an unfortunate game, but so be it. So be it. Yeah, exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Peak Soul deck is meta, so you can't play it. Peak Soul? You might be able to get away with Peak Soul. I still have to iron things out as to what's going to actually be allowed and permitted. But looking for feedback for sure if anyone has ideas. To share my stream? I know! I mean, I've come so far. I'm actually planning community shit. Look at me go. Hi. Also, there's this MF. You cannot bring me down, MF. You cannot bring me fucking down. I will have my fucking blood baits, and they will come for your blood. That's what they're gonna do here. This is Vayne and Howling Abyss and Harvey, and you're good. Does Teemo Zoe count as meta? You hate the Teemo Zoe a lot. I actually haven't really seen the Teemo Zoe. There's a Teemo Zoe running around? I haven't seen it at all. I'm slightly glad that this is a Teemo deck, but it does sound kind of annoying. Just elusive spams. Boom. Buffs. Boom and a buff. You're at 4. That's wonderful. That's good for you, man. We're killing the thing that stole one of my cards. They hopefully didn't get anything of a significant amount of value, honestly. Elusive buff aggro. It's 56% win rate. And you just buff the elusives. Oh, I saw something that was Zoe Sparklefly. But I remember just fucking stomping it into the ground, so that's probably why I didn't bother. That's probably why I don't remember the rest. Of just like, I just remember killing them fast. But I don't think they drew well. I'm assuming that's the only reason why nothing happened, is they just didn't fucking draw very well. Well, I have my MF and the Snap Jaw. Frelia already got added to the game. Also, the Nora Teemo elusive. Yes, I do. I think I got rid of it, but I do have it still somewhere. Or I got rid of it, but I do remember playing it, is what I meant to say.
Well,
I don't actually have it anymore. With Zoe over Nora, 30 elusives and 10 buffs. It seems more boring. I guess I mean, it makes sense with the Zoe still, but like, that just sounds more boring. Nora at least gives it the RNG factor, and man, have I had some good fucking portal draws. Wandering Shepherd. Killing Ezreal Seraphine feels good. It absolutely fucking does. Like, you do have to do it, obviously, before the Ezreal happens. Shout out to the game yesterday where I was trying desperately to play Ezreal Senna Slay versus Ezreal Seraphine, and then my Ezreal lost like a bitch. Just like a total bitch. Ow. My face hole. Ow, that was my face hole. My face hurts because of what you did. Think about what you've done, Aurelia. Also, Florida Man Dan, hello. Is gonna die for Ezreal sins or the bar sins. The back alley bar. Back alley bar is like hypothetically great. It's just very painful also. I like the P&Z effect. I don't like anything else. Alright. Wish I could say this was even, because the HPs are almost even, but nope, that's a lie. That would be a lie. That would be a big honking fat lie as well. Ow, my face. But my face. But the level. Would your Kayn Gwen deck if it's blue Kayn? If it's blue Kayn, higher probability for sure. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like how? Just if you don't, it just made no sense. Outside of Ezreal decks, Seraphine's internet is pretty balanced. I feel like that makes sense. I actually don't. I mean, I can't really afford to lose anything here, so I'm just gonna lose this. I'm just gonna lose my Nexus. I'm gonna keep my fucking Snapjaws. Don't you worry. The Snapjaws are with me. Alright, time to die. Everybody, time to perish horribly. Are you ready, everybody? They ended the round? I'm kind of fucking impressed. Why would they do that? What are they doing? I'm afraid. I am very afraid, but it's okay. I'm gonna just go with this. We're gonna see what's going on. We do have a death from below though, which is exciting. Please let the pike hit. It's not going to, but it might. It might hit. It is. What's not hitting? What is not hitting in this particular scenario? We're not hitting Aurelia. That's okay. Is it okay? Oh, because they make the flawless do it and then the MF levels. I'll deal with that later. I will deal with that at a future juncture. I could technically try and cast Blood in the Water. That's a thing that I could do. Seraphine Victor is 55%.
No regrets, no mercy.
I'm surprised. Is Seraphine Victor? Man, I wish I could. I really wish I could praise the Victor there, but unfortunately no, huh? Oh man, Victor. I really want you to work. It doesn't, though. Ah, time to get countered. That'll be fine. Counter me! Play your Aurelia anyway! Okay, we didn't get countered. The MF is dead. We just have to face a whole lot of blade dancers. A whole lot of blades! Or just another Aurelia, to be fair. That's also a distinct possibility. What are you guys at? 12 of 15. My double pikes, they're standing strong! Be level soon! Not enough. Not early enough, though. Yada, yada, yada. And then you have the thingy. Or you don't have the thingy. You have the thingy later. There's a Pilfered Goods. Bye-bye cards! Bye-bye cards! There's a Sharkle. Why is it... Ah, I wish you didn't get the lurk buff. That's my lurk buff! That one was mine! Dang it! Level 15. My opponent just played an Annie spell, but with no poke spell to kill the unit. Oh, the Disintegrate? That seems unfortunate. Boop. Boop. Do you really want to do that? Whoa, what the fuck? Did they forget what his effect did? What are they doing? What do they have instead that's definitely gonna fucking kill me? What do they have instead that absolutely 100% turbos me into the fucking ground? What do they have? What do they have over there? What is going on? What is their ping? What ping spell do they have to take my HP from 1 to 0? They have absolutely nothing. Also, Homelander, thank you for the follow, by the way. Also, Sizor, hello, welcome to the chat as well. What the zero? Yeah, I was thinking the zero cost. There's a warning shot. There is Make It Rain. I forgot about Make It Rain entirely. There's Make It Rain as well. There's even just like fucking, what's that card? Line 'em Up. Not that they're gonna be running that, but like Bilgewater is good at fucking pings. I don't know. Deck list from the last stream? Yes, Florida Dan, I have your code that you requested from the last one as well. Also, Homelander, unfortunately, I don't speak Portuguese. Welcome and thank you for joining, but that's as far as I get. Imagine not being masters? Well, yeah, because I keep playing fucking Pike printing decks. Because that's what the viewers send in. Pike MF. Yeah, that was a Pike MF, copy Pike, duplicate Pike, which we did successfully more so in the second game, but didn't get the win. And I don't know what that as Aurelia player was doing. Google Translate help. Copy Pike? Yes, copy Pike. There's that one, and then there's this one that someone else sent as well, which is not MF. It's literally just print as many Pikes as possible, and this one leads in a little bit more into like, you have also Hex Kick, Trexite Crystal, and Mystic Shots and things. So let's try this out. Homelander! Thank you for the deck code. It is kind of great. I think I've managed to win with both of them. If I'm remembering correctly, though I might not be. Homelander, I have your deck code as well. And then Florida Man Dan, I'm going to pull yours in from the previous stream. Feigning Black Rose, I'm going to do yours back to back, just because I'm kind of in your corner at the moment. And then Florida Man Dan, I've got yours from yesterday, so I'll bump that up to today ASAP. And then on Hopeful Yetta, I have your Not Rumble deck, and then CSI and Homelander, I also have your submissions there. Spent double. Oh yeah, you did. You don't need to highlight. There is just a regular deck redeem. Let's see here. This is the right code? Did I copy the right code? I did not copy the right code. This is a different deck. Callista. Oh, no, actually, is this the Callista? It is the Callista. Here we fucking go. There's a Vayne in here, and we like it. Fading Black Rose. There's Demacia. There's Shadow Isles. This is the, Spears for Days. As long as they're not in my back. Someone can have spears. Let's see. Where are we doing? Not that one. We're not doing that one. F. All of the submissions are from people who start with F today. At least so far. Fading Icon, Let's Beyond, Haunted Relic, Keeper of the Box, Lamb's Respite, Mask Mother, Minion, Petrosite, Broadwing, Cataclysm, Callista, Malefic Spear, which is Equip, Fearsome, Vayne, Combat Cook, Aegis, and Pursuit. All of the shit that that's getting nerfed. Top 4 cards. Trying to hit Diamond with Pike? Oh, no. If someone wouldn't mind translating, or if maybe it has already been translated, I will play whatever I get sent in ranked, and that was what I got sent. Let's see. Thank you for mediating, Arthas. Don't feel like you have to. Do not feel like you have to. It is quite helpful, though, to have people who are bilingual in the chat, though, so at least somebody understands what's going on. Yes, we just revive. We hold things and we revive things. Lamb's Respite. I guess it depends on what we're ideally casting it on. I'm gonna wait to see what that ends up being. We've got a bunch of ways to kill shit for Callista, and we got some rallies, and it's the usual Demacia shenanigans. Vikings, bilinguals, of course. Mask Mother keeps the buff from the equipment. Oh, same as Husks, right? Once you put it on the unit, it also just absorbs whatever the unit had. I need to remember that, otherwise I will forget. Understands that it's not try harder, more memes. That's the part that matters. Can barely speak English, and some of you are speaking 2 and 3 languages. I need to go back and actually recommit to learning Mandarin. I was trying to do it for a while, and then life happened, and I don't have any, like, external pressures making me learn another language. So it's literally just I need to fucking either take a course or really fucking sit down and force myself. Probably the course is gonna work out better long term. Mask Mother with Scout and Quick Attack. Oh god. Oh god. Minion, it seems okay. Got the Vayne. So we have the wrong champ for the Haunted Relic, but that's okay. Being a polyglot is cool. I honestly don't know how good I am at learning other languages, because I just I've never spent enough time figuring it out. What's going on here? What are they playing again? Nocturne Callista. Fearsome Nightfall. I am expecting hoot hoots. At least a whole bunch of hoot hoots are about to happen. Probably, I presume. There we got the Callista. Hello, Callista. I'm banking mana. I'm going to bank mana. Might be a Mistwraith deck. Azir Hecarim? Oh, yeah, sure. Is that, can someone ask if the Azir Hecarim is the code that they sent in the previous one, or is this a new request? I can also check in a hot minute. They probably do not trade that, right? Unless they really want the Hallowed over the Fearsome damage. They want the Hallowed. They want the Fearsome over the Hallowed. That makes sense. Yes. There's a Lamb's Respite. There's another Phantom Butler. Our Butler. I cannot really block, so I'm just gonna cast a Vayne. Hello. Send help. Send help. Send lots of help. Okay, here we go. Callista Haunted. There's a 2 mana Temple. They have 6 mana. Unfortunate. They're also looking to cast Callista at some point. They have a Frenzied Skitterer. I have units and bodies and things. Your dad speaks Dutch and something about Katisha to you. I grew up with a single mom who only speaks English. So I didn't have the issue of no one taught me. It's just the issue of no one could teach me very much of anything. That is annoying and rude. That is very annoying and rude. Unfortunate. Well, I guess I have to block with a vein now. We also don't have any equipment. So Keeper is not going to get lifesteal. There's a Cataclysm. Kind of doesn't matter. Does indeed look like it is a Mist Wraith situation. I have basically nothing to block other than Bane. Which is to say I'm taking at least 8 damage. So we're just going to kill that, and we're going to try and find something, and then I'm probably going to die anyway. Quietus. Never seen someone use Quietus as it was intended. Wait, how do you mean? It's always on the champs, right? I can't actually do anything here. The only option I think that I have is to Cataclysm something down and try and win with that. Or try to live with that, because that's 9 and 5, which is exactly 14 damage. So I'm going to do the Chad move, which is to say not kill a Hallowed unit, because that would be terrible. Kill a 3-2 and then get drained, and then they get a spider, and then everything is terrible anyway. Okay, so I can't block here. That's 12 damage. They might... No, they can't cast Doom Beast this turn. So I'm still alive for a hot second, for 2 seconds. Homelander asked me to try this one. Sure. I'm assuming it's the one from the reply, so I shall copy that one instead. Languages are really hard to self-teach. The only thing is I can't speak English. No need to fucking apologize at all. Thank you for hanging out in the stream of someone who speaks a language that you don't. That takes balls. Thank you for being here regardless. I feel bad that I can't communicate myself a bit more. Is honestly more my thought, to be honest with you. Schmack it. Someone do a schmackin'. I will level my vein, which matters not. It matters -5. The amount that it matters is about nothing. Oh, Arthas, you also sent a code. Here we go. Languages are really hard to self-teach, even like Rosetta Stone and stuff, and they need to be immersed in an area where the language is being spoken all the time. Yes. Isn't one of the best ways to learn literally just like, be in a place where it's the dominant thing, where you're forced to use it all of the time? Or at least that's what I've heard and have just kind of assumed. It seems right. It seems like if it's the only thing that you can do, then you're going to learn it fucking faster. Also, I am for the deck code as well. We do love our non-English speaking chatters as well. Exactly. We're still very dead. That's very fine and handy dandy. I could technically level. I could technically level that. It doesn't do anything, and I still only have a blocker for all this shit anyway. So, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna level the vein because I can, and I don't really have any other options.
I'm not interested in dying.
I don't have any other options. They know that. They're blocking with the Nocturne probably, so they don't really need to block. I would enjoy it if they blocked with the Nocturne, just because, just to do it. No? Oh, but you took 4 whole damage. But 4 damage. Too bad we are on we play on different servers, good at each other as well. True. Could be a poly goat though. The poly goats. Amazing. Yeah, I'm still pretty perished. I'm still pretty perished. So I'm gonna just, cast a weapon. I'm gonna buff my not fearsome Vayne to the point where she can block fearsome again. Because gosh dang it, I'm going to block a Nocturne. No, I'm not. I am not going to block a Nocturne. I can buff it though. I can cast a Relentless Pursuit. They've run out of space to play a Frenzied Skitterer. So there we go. Hello! I don't surrender, by the way. I don't surrender. That's just something you're gonna have to fucking learn. You think they've fucking learned yet? You dropped the Lamb's Respite for Vengeance. This is an older list. Wow, Nocturne. Wow, Nocturne indeed. Yeah, let me swap that out then. Because I think it does make more sense with the Vengeance. Just removal. Or even a Crumble, considering that there's shit like Minion in here. Boop boop. Where's Vengeance? It wouldn't have mattered with all those fucking, whatchamacallem procs, though. The, what's the word? The Skitterer procs. Wouldn't have mattered. They already did their play effect. But we'll pull it back. Make the free attack turn epic, but it never goes off. Oh. Yeah, I think hard removal is probably just going to be more consistent. Still trying to improve your English currently. Your English, to me, sounds like you are very comfortable with English. Arguably, you probably speak it better than some English speakers who I know who grew up speaking it, because that's feels like how it goes. I forget. I think it was about what was it? Germans or some European nation of when they say they speak a little bit of English, it means they speak English better than you do. English and Mandarin and French easily. Those are knowing English and Mandarin is my goal. That's just it just seems so useful. Yes. You don't have dragons yet. We're also doing Vayne Shyvana. Vayne Shyvana! Tumble that Shyvana! Actually, please don't tumble that Shyvana. I am afraid of it. I feel fear at the thought of that. Well, that looks unfortunate if I've ever seen it. So let's not go with the Callista into a Pale Cascade. Okay, so they just did the damage. I have 3 fading icons, which is a bit unusual, I would say. That's too many. It's too many icons that are fading. So you have 2 2 Chinatowns, so it's kind of hard not to practice. Fair enough. We have a couple of Chinatowns here as well. We actually don't live super far from one. It's actually where my dentist is located. But I just need to take lenses or something. Have someone else like make me learn all of the things. Shyvane sounds pretty spicy. It is a pretty spicy Shyvane, I think. I don't appreciate the Shyvane. Callista is just kind of not doing a ton, which does kind of suck, I guess. But I think we're already kind of behind with the White Flame just existing. Top deck of Vengeance? No, we cannot top deck of Vengeance. That is okie dokie. Can I have a draw into something else maybe here? Homelander said he's currently stuck in Diamond 4 and that he has high hopes that Aatrox will help him reach Masters. Oh, fuck yeah, Aatrox! I want Aatrox. I just want Aatrox in the game. If he's not cool in Runeterra, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I need him, if anything in my brain, if there's anything in my brain that would, if there's a champ that deserves to be overpowered in Runeterra for a hot season, in my head that is fucking, Aatrox. Any reason we didn't unleash spirits last round or haunted relics for the Callista? Probably no. I think I was too busy thinking about other languages to really think about the Callista level and not cast the second fading icon instead. I did not think of that. Probably should have. Didn't think of it. Because I cast it first, and then I was like, there was no space, but if I had cast it before, there would have been, or if I hadn't cast it, there would have been space anyway, so that was just a fuck up. Is Paul says it's impossible to leave Diamond, and he calls it Runeterra's Underworld, something like Elo Hell. For me, Elo Hell, I guess it kind of been Diamond. I've spent the most time in Plat. But I've also gotten better. And I'm still blaming the viewer base for a lot of the current state of whatever the fuck my LP is doing. Definitely blaming the chat for that one. Same thing for Terra really has an elo hell. It definitely is annoying ranks, though.
Now I take to the sky.
Hello, Shyvana. Bye, Shyvana. Well, I have a Mask Mother for stats. For stats! That's a 7/6. Doesn't have the lifesteal. Could have cast it in the lifesteal. Should have been thinking about that. I'm not thinking with the... I'm not going with... The braid is barely working today. To be expected. Urgot will be interesting. Urgot! And he hopes that he will be cooler than Vayne. Urgot better than Vayne? I mean, I'll take a good shotgun knees any day. It is shotgun knees after all. I'm very dead, I'm assuming. Or if not dead next turn because of Dragon's Clutch, then dead to something else. Which is invigorating. Very invigorating, yes. It trades with a couple things, except the 11/7. Trading with the 11/7, Well, not like I had anything bigger, because they're just gonna get Strafing Strike next turn anyway. Or they have a single combat now, and then they buff that to bigger than I can even hit them with the Mask Mother, and then we go from there. It looks like that's exactly what's happening, or they have some kind of other Targon thingy. No, they're just hitting that. Alright, goodbye! I don't even need Overwhelm at this point. You know what else is invigorating? What else is invigorating? Welcome back, Scorpio, by the way. Hello, what's up? Don't think the concept of Elo Hell really applies to LOR. It applies to League. This is a team game, and depending on your team to win now more than ever. And the game just isn't designed to have one single player pull all the team on its back. It's not, well, actually, that was kind of worse. I'm thinking of, like, Dota and HOTS comparisons. I have recently thought more and more about playing League, and I think that's just going to be my doom. But, I've played Dota and I have played HOTS, so it feels like I should just hit up the other one eventually, right? Vodka is usually pretty invigorating. Hoodlander says he enjoys listening to the English dub and that it is nice to hear people speaking English. I hope that my English will continue to sound pleasant to the ears. It will get shrieky occasionally. I am good at the shriek. They're gonna have Overwhelm. If they have Overwhelm, we die. If they don't, we die next turn anyway. I don't know why they aren't just going with everything. They could have just gone with everything. I'm assuming they're trying to BM me, which is fine. I mean, I can't do anything about that, so I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait. Don't play League. But it's tempting, and it's flashy, and the skins look good. Huge favor? Yes! No, don't apologize for anything. Thank you for translating again. Appreciate having some way to communicate with a viewer who's here as well. Yeah, we're just gonna die. I could maybe remove 3/4. I can reduce the amount of fury procs they're getting. Fantastic! Just kill me. Just kill me. Play with you and Razor? Sure. I really want to learn Bard. And it's not actually because it was a DRX game at Worlds. I know that people are going to just assume that from now on of, oh, you only played it because of DRX. I didn't. I've been in love with, as you all can attest, I've been in love with Bard for months. That was just the icing on the cake. It was just like, oh, yes! Now he's actually viable, proven! Do a game of one of these days on League and see if I join. Thank goodness Shyvana doesn't have Overwhelm. Just you wait. Just you wait until they have a clutch. Or something like that. Once had a friend who got pissed and played Ward Teemo where he used the passive to stand in the enemy base and give us vision. Ward Teemo. Yep, there it is. There's the Overwhelm. There it is. Now the Shyvana has overwhelmed. Unfortunately, Homelander was proven wrong in a second. How many attempts has it been with this deck? I think 2, right? Because yeah, this is the one that has the Vengeance in it. Not that I ever found a Vengeance. So we have one more chance on this. The Shrieks, they are very funny. I'm glad they are a ha-ha shriek and not a my eardrums are bleeding, please stop shriek. Sometimes they are. I will take full responsibility for that. But it's all of the day but fun. Hard to play though. Fair enough. Yeah, I really like his abilities, but I know that they can really fuck over your team as well. Like, I'm just waiting for the day when I have a Bard ult and then completely screw over one of my teammates because I don't understand what their ability does in full. General knowledge about the game to play him. I think the other thing that I need to learn how to do is jungle. Not necessarily to even like main jungle all the time, but just to understand map presence a little bit more, because if there's a gap in my knowledge, it's definitely related to I don't know where I'm supposed to go! Whee! Scorpion. For the glory of Noxus! There you can. There were times where you were so mad at Razor. Played League like a decade and he still can't jungle. Good to know, I guess. Map presence, but jungle really isn't your forte. I know people who play jungle from time to time, so I will rely on them to be reasonable barometers. He tried to ult his Bard to save your Caitlyn, but I miscalculated, hit her instead, and she died with a 700 gold shutdown that went to a Kassadin, and you lost! No! That is unfortunate. I'm 2 mana short off this relic, unfortunately, because I didn't bank the mana! That's the Darkened Harp! Okay, as long as you kill my shit, I'm okay. I wish you would kill less of my shit, preferably, but it's alright. Yeah, we blocked the biggest. We blocked the biggest Dickus that's turning into a 5-3 here. Sleep in the jungle? Just imagining you playing a champ and then just parking yourself in a bush, pulling up a fuzzy blanket or some shit, and just like sitting there for a little while. Top tier League gameplay, I'm assuming is what that is. It's been a long time since you last played League. One time you played Rengar so badly your friend's family's been playing again for almost a year. Almost a year is a fucking long time. You need to play your best in 10 to get that nice Sejuani skin. Ooh, is there a nice Sejuani skin? That's exciting to know. Please let me kill my Kalista. Or not kill my Kalista. Please don't kill my Kalista, but let me kill my own units to level my Kalista. That is good to know. Yeah, right now the roles that I think I am probably personality and just like understand in my brain the most right now are like mid and top-ish. And then support makes sense, but support can also be hella tricky. You can play jungle, but only specific champs that I don't tend to do very good. Mostly AP champs. You're good at Diana jungle and Lilia jungle. Okay at Fiddlesticks jungle, but Fiddle is OP, so that's good for you. Sejuani would be nice on your skin. Can we just have a Sejuani around in my presence, please? Fearsome is actually kind of nice versus that, because there's only one thing that is Le Fearsome block, and it is the 5-3, and I do not like the 5-3. It seems very bad. Just really, really bad. You main Xerath, so 90% of League player base already hates you. Why does it hate you? What's wrong with Xerath? What's wrong with the Xerath man? Homelander says that he may not be here when you play his deck since it's 227 in Brazil. If it is not too much trouble, if you wouldn't mind explaining that that I have a thing where I hold the decks, and whenever Homelander is back, I can play it then, kind of thing. That's okay. Isn't it okay? I'm gonna just take that one, honestly. If you get stuck on jungle, just play something that AFK farms, like Karthus, and press R. My artillery brother in arms. So we make a thingy. Currently, it is unfortunately only a 1/1, but it is a thingy, so at least I have summoned something. Do people live in Mord's ult? He will hit you from across the map and does a lot of damage. Xerath is very annoying. He has lots and lots of range wonky hitboxes that hit you even though it shouldn't. And it's a clear miss on your screen. He'd do a poke, just a little boop on the snoot. It sounds like it's perhaps a little more than a snoot boopus. It sounds like it might do more damage than that, to be honest. Passive pulse with restoring mana. We do. Mordekaiser #1. Mordekaiser. I have some good Mordekaiser skins. Though I have to say, what was the skin I high rolled that I was actually like quite chuffed to receive? Oh, I got God King Darius as a free skin off of one of the fucking, or one of the like, not entirely free skins, like you have to pay the whatever essence it is in the shop. But it gave me like a close to free fucking Darius. And I was like, well, at least the Darius looks good and he does go top, but I've been thinking about playing top. If Karthus isn't something like deal 1 damage to boredom, his level is deal +1 damage for every kill, you'll riot at the riot. Rioting at riot sounds appropriate. How many ephemerals have you attacked with? Not very many at all. Not very many at all. That becomes a 7/7 and a 2/2. That seems pretty good because they only have 1 mana anyway. Ask how many games. No. That's totally fine. How many games do we have? So we've got Florida Man, we've got a Helpful Yoda, we've got CSI, and we've got Homelander. So there are 3 decks in front of, there are 3 decks in front of Homelander at the moment. Wait, what's happening? Yeah, that's okay. It would probably be at least an hour or 2, I think. I may have to step out around the hour or 2 and I might have to step out around the 2 hour or 2.5 hours mark, just to do some things on my end before I sleep. So might get to be able to get to it today, but it would be a little while. Sorry, that's a long one. Military tank with long range ordnance, free equipment every attack. Yeah, fucking saw that. I fucking saw that, by the way. That's kind of bullshit. I'm also gonna rally because I have it available to me. Yeah, you have no mana. You have no mana. That's so great. You have no mana. Let's go. It's so much damage. It's so much damage. I kissed my shiny about dang it. Ah.
Expertly done. Now to root out the next fiend.
The next one! Woo! Alright, we gotta win with that. Finally. When it works well. It does. That was fucking satisfying, gotta say. Moving on with our submissions, though. Florida Man Dan, you sent me something yesterday. Right? Today's Monday? Yes, yesterday. So we're gonna be doing that now. Let's take a look at that. Boom. Ooh, it's the Ornn. Oh, right. It's the Targon Ornn version of things. Viewer, Florida Man, and we're looking at... give me a description for this one. Come back on another day, and thank you for the love and attention. Abso-fucking-lutely. Tell Homelander that he is welcome to come back whenever, and we will always welcome him, even if I cannot speak the language. Seal and Fire? Okay. Seal and Fire. Forged by Fire? Forged by Fire? Forged by Fire is perhaps more thematic. Sealed by Fire, or Seal by Fire, just sounds like I have a small seal, and I've put it on to roast for the evening. Icevale Cultist! We make one of these, equipped to have Overwhelm, so we're just granting Overwhelm to a lot of shit as well. Forged by Seals? Sealed by Seal? Warmies Cuddle? Warmies do cuddle. It's the season to cuddle, guys. Well, at least on this part of the hemisphere, it is time to cuddle because it's cold. It's cold, bitch. I am chilled. Saga Seeker, Unscarred Reaver, Inner Beast, Seal and Steel. Oh, Obliterate and create a corrupted form. Yes. Darkened Lodestone. This is also Harazi potentially. Ember Maiden, Ornn's Forge, Scargrounds, Wandering Shepherd, Braum, Broadbacked Protector, 1 Combat Cook, 2 Expanses Protection, 3 Bellows Breath, 2 Cultists, 3 Ornns, and 1 Rot Colossus. Man, I really want to cast that ACOS, mostly because I don't remember the last time that I've actually casted. We go the Seal and the Steel. You had enough of Braum today? Unfortunately, we may be seeing a little bit more. You wish it was cold. It's literally 71 degrees outside. Yeah, it's in the lower 50s, upper 40s. Yeah, that's about it. Actually, no, it's in the 60s here. It's actually 52 outside. Fahrenheit. We're not fucking boiling in Celsius at Celsius temperatures. Also, Arthas, once again, thank you for translating. And Homelander, thank you for coming by. Swish, where do you live? It was 71 earlier. It's about 40 now, but not Celsius. Again, not Celsius when you approach 50 degrees is pretty good. It's pretty good. You don't really want to be so much warmer than 40 or 50, or you will start to die. Kelvin? Oh, never mind. We're the superconductors down in the Kelvin ranges. That's the deep. It wants to go la deep. I don't want you to go la deepus. La deepus schmeepus. I have 2 Brahms and an Orange Forge. Oh, okay. I can cast the Forge. We wait for the Braum. We have some fucking fun. I have a Gunscarred Reaver, which blocks.
I've got these.
It does not attack, but it does block. She looks so worried. I'm worried for her. Though it doesn't get cold here until Christmas, January. Even then, it doesn't get that cold. Wait, where do you live again? Because you could say something very similar about where we live in California, though it does chill down enough that when you go outside, you will need like blankets and slippers and shit, especially in the evening. Like if you're out at night around here, it will be cold. Oh, Florida. Okay, yeah, Florida's warmer, isn't it? Because you've got the whole Gulf thing going on. Florida man, Dan. In Florida, imagine. To be honest, though, I wasn't sure if you were actually from Florida, or were just channeling the Florida man vibes. It never snows. No. Ever. No snow. So, fun facts. One time, my mom and I went on a road trip down to North Carolina, the Carolinas, and when we hit the Carolinas, it started to snow, and the highway was covered in snow, and we got out of the car in the hotel for the evening, and then people were like, man, this is like the first time it snowed here in like fucking decades. And we were just like, oh, so we showed up at North Carolina in usually what is a pretty warm part of the country, right as it snows for the first time. And I was just like, I didn't mean to bring the New York with me, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. You faced against Scargrounds and you got to Quietus Prom on site. Yeah. Oh, that's actually a threat, isn't it? Hopefully they don't do the same thing to me. Christmas is usually very hot and rainy here in Sao Paulo. That hot and rainy Christmas. I mean, at least it's raining while it's warm. I feel like sometimes the sun and the heat is worse when it's raining. But then of course when it's raining you also have to be concerned with the whole everything is now just fucking extra humid, for goddamn it. You have never been a dick to someone in your life. Your ideal weather, warm and wet. How cold does it get in Sao Paulo actually when the temperatures flip? Doesn't get super cold, does it? Does it snow down there? I'm gonna Forgus. If they didn't kill the Braum then, I'm assuming they're not gonna be able to kill the Braum now. Unless they were waiting for me to cast that, but I honestly don't know why they would do that, to be honest with you. I can also give him a +1/+1. You warm and wet. All about that cold and hard. Have I won yet? I have won a few games so far, new kid. Welcome back, by the way. You will hug the ice wind machine. The ice wind machine. Just like there's a fan and there's like a fucking liquid nitrogen inside it. Don't like warm and wet? I can't. You hate warm weather so much. I don't like being sweaty. I really don't like being sweaty. That's my only problem. sometimes with warm weather. Like, I'm usually okay, but then it just gets too warm, and I'm just like, but I don't like this. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. I'm Canadian, it's November, so I have to remove the AC. It's never snowed here. Yes, equip bra, makes sense. It's never snowed here, but we do get around 2 degrees Celsius and lower. Oh, so like almost. So like close to snow time, but not really. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna buff my boys and my unscarred Reaver girl. Your motel is horrible. The key machine is broken, so you have to wait for a front desk employee to let me into your room. A whole week of this is going to suck. A whole week? Oh God, I'm so sorry. That sounds just fucking unpleasant and draining and tiring. I tried to say draining and tiring at the same time, and I ended up with training. Not exactly what I meant. I hope the key works again soon. They get that fixed. Because it'd be unfortunate if they just kind of left you with that problem for that long. Okay, bye saplings. Have the Caribbean blood. Anything under 80 is cold for you. We have what you believe is called hail. Oh yeah, when ice falls from the sky and like beats up cars and buildings and windows. When my knees are weak and arms heavy. Suam new kid, go full Karen. The most southern states of Brazil I've seen some snow, but it's very rare. Never seen snow in person. Drop the ice boy. Oh, ice boy, right? Yeah. Yeah, oh, do I want to forge anything before shit happens? No. Well, I could. Yeah, I can, because I actually want, Expanse's protection around, right? But we can just do this first anyway.
What good are the War Mothers?
So there's a 5/5 with an effect. You don't want to, I promise. I love snow. Don't listen to them, Arthas. Snow's wonderful. Snow's the best. Snow is the best. You get to play in it. You get to ski in it. You get to have fun in it. You get to occasionally have to shovel your car out of it, but then that's concerns when you're an adult. When you're like traveling with people or just hanging out in the snow, it's top fucking tier. I miss it so much having moved out here. California, you're wonderful, but also I miss it so much. I miss it so much. Got some frost and shut down school for a month. A month? A fucking month? Snow is wonderful 2 times. Okay, that's kind of fair. That is, to be honest, kind of fair. It does get a little more unpleasant if it's not your absolute favorite thing after a little while. No need to go full Karen. I just called corporate and said, I need the number to the front desk of where I'm staying at. There are no employees here to let me into your room, and your machine is broken. At least you have options and outlets. Someone's the best when they see the car, but as we say, not my circus, not my monkeys. I do have a car, but again, I live out in California, so it's a bit less of a concern. Forge Braum, then forge him again, then drop Orn. Oh right, because we can slap us to Ornus. So it's great to visit. Fair one to live in. I would argue okay to live in, but yeah, it's still the same problem if you really need to like it. You really, really need to like it. So yeah, we got our orange-ticles. So we're gonna do an Orn. Boopity doopity doopity slap. Boopity doopity doopity slap. Boopity 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 ram. That's a 7/7, bitch. We all see snow in the movies, and a lot of people dream of seeing it in person. The southern states are terrified of snow and don't have snow machines. I remember seeing, so when I was in New York, I think we had like a really big weather system come through the East Coast. And I remember like, I think it was Georgia or something, like the roads like lightly iced over, and it was just like images of like trucks and cars everywhere, and it was just, I in New York amidst my 4 feet of snow was just like, ha, you're fucking weak. Can't even handle some snow. And then I understood better later that there's just no infrastructure to deal with it. Save for spell shield, changed your mind. Oh, I mean, I still, excuse me, have an attack here. But yeah, fair point. I didn't even think about the spell shield either. Orange testicles. I mean, it is vaguely orange. I have some orange stuff on the board. Thank you for the sub to Orange Testicles. I feel like if your orange or your testicles are orange in real life, though, you may want to consider getting that checked out. I think you may want to go have a look-see at what's going on there. Just a little look-see, just a little bit of a, are you sure everything is okay? Is everything fine over there? So is literally biodegradable edible glitter released from the heavens that you can use to either cook Canadian maple candies or piss and write your name in the yellow snow, but not both. But not both. I think that's a fair statement. Please don't try doing both, or there will be problems most likely. Don't want the piss in your Canadian maple candies. Guys in middle school and high school walked in snow that was above your knees a few times.
The god of the forge, you got
where I'm from upstate, there's a town nearby that I think averages 5 to 10 feet of snow a year, which is a lot of snow. Shout out to anybody who knows what it's like to walk into a Walmart parking lot, see the giant mountains of snow that they push into one corner of the parking lot, and then just climb that shit every time and have your mom yell at you that you're taking too long, and can we just buy groceries? A month off of school, have to play the Braum champ spell to avoid a deck out. We are currently kind of doing okay, though. I'm uncertain why they're just letting that pass. Because we do get the big Ornish Lornus, right? Ornish Lornus? Yeah, that's an Ornish Lornus. I guess they have removal for the Ornish Lornus, but I'm gonna take this for now. If they try to vengeance it, we do still have the shieldy doo-doo. I've forgotten how to speak words. Maybe Orange is natural-ass Glassman? Ahem! Resident Man-Meat! Are your testicles orange? We gotta surrender also! It's not made of maple syrup, it's brown sugar and water. You can't have my hidden Muppet backstory exposed like this? Hidden Muppet backstory? God damn it, new kids digging out everything from the closet here, it would seem. Tell us your Muppet backstory. I demand a Muppet story! We in the chat demand a Muppet story together. As one, as a cohesive unit, we request Muppet experience. Don't fucking run away from me. Don't fucking run away from... It's running away from me. Just not with the same snow. Do pick a different patch of snow. Commercial enough to pull off that stunt. Keep your orange testicles to yourself. I have driven him away, apparently. I would seem. Only problem with moving to Florida is I'm not going to be dealing with no damn hurricanes. No, sir. Shocked that there was no vengeance. I, too, was slightly shocked there was no vengeance as well. Are you hitting me with a pillow? Ow! Ow! The man-made attack for the Muppet. All I wanted to do was understand Muppet a bit more. What's wrong with Muppet, Glass? Glass, why do you object to Muppet? I didn't start this. You're attacking the wrong person. Man-meat attack Monday? No, we're not turning him into an attack weapon on Mondays. He's already an attack weapon on his own. Ow. I've been hit. I've been struck down. Also, we got a win, by the way. Victories. I thought I was safe in my own home. Unhelpful Yoda, I got a deck code. And then we've got CSI and Aham, and I believe I'm putting Homelander in the deck queue. So that's what we shall do. We shall put it into the deck queue. Oh, Moist Quinn. I forget if you've been in the chat since I've said this last, but I'm working on the music requests and I'm aiming to have them done in a week or so. Just to let you know. Bring down the hammer of Thor? Why any hammers at all? Why also, but just why? What, huh? What? No. Viewer, we're looking at unhelpful Yoda, and we're looking at some Freljord, some frosty tits. Do I just call it frosty tits? I think we're gonna call it frosty tits. You see, it's the season. It's the season for the weather to become nippy. It nips at me, and my nips reply. Fleet Feather, Tracker, Omen Hawk, Avaros and Sentry, Lucian, Petrocyte, Broadwing, Darkened Aegis, Cataclysm, Tavern Keeper, Vayne, Combat Cook, Silverwing, Unforgiving, Cold, Bloodcursed Harpy, and They Who Endure. I have very few spells. I have 6 whole spells, and it's called Cataclysm and Unforgiving Cold. Okay, well, just play units forever. I like tits. Tits are great. Top tier. Glad they exist. All hail! Scorpy, thank you for the deck code. By the way. Will I have time? It's 9:50 right now. I might be able to power through, depending on how this goes. I believe it will go well. I will manifest to win. I don't have a snowboard. Actually, that's a fucking lie. I do have a snowboard. That is a big, fat fucking lie. You wanna know why it's a lie? Because I don't need to do Chronosphere when I have the Snowy Glade. So we are the frostiest. We are the tittiest. We are ready to go. Tits are mid? Excuse you. I have them, and I disagree. Tits are much more than mid. Sometimes they are trash. We need a stronger description. Alright, Scorpy, thank you for the deck code. I'm facing it now. Let's see if I can punch through it today. I need to cast some units. Do I keep a combat cook? What are you doing, friendly werewolf? You've got an Annie, and your Annie is a 27,000 mastery. What's your Jiv? Less so. I didn't even look at it. I was like, it's small. He is small. You're small also and probably going to die. But I am ready for the holiday season.
No one's the wiser.
I am ready to take a whole lot of damage. Please don't have an Annie. Please don't have an Annie. If you have an Annie, I've got 2 Lucians. That doesn't solve any of my problems, but it's a fact. I also don't have a 3-drop. I dropped the things in the hopes of finding another combat cook. Oh! Or I needed something that's available early and that is not a Lucian. I found something that ain't a Lucian. It's not a Lucian, and it's a 3-drop! Yo, we're drop decking the Vayne on 3 as we do, as we should. Tits do 4 things: cause back pain, get stared at, attract tongues, and attract hands. That is a very specific breakdown. Such a specific breakdown. I'm gonna go with the Quick Attackus. We got the Quick Attackus going. Thank you. I have the Lucian's Relentless Pursuit also. Yeah, mine are not large enough to cause back pain, so I don't have that problem, thank God. I know other people do though, and in that case it is essentially like it's a medical problem. They also feed babies and bring happiness. No, that's true. Well, I guess that's part of the attracting tongues, right? Though that there's definitely multiple contexts where that can be true. Falls under attract tongues, yeah. See, we're on the same wavelength. We're slowly funneling the wavelength into what is the most inappropriate. Yay, go us all together. We're doing it. We're winning. I'm going to attack. I'm gonna go with another Quick Attackus. I should have cast a unit. Well, no, because they're probably just thinking anything. I was thinking with the tumble and not with the combat cook is what was happening there. They could have something else here. It's okay. Yep, there's a stage hand. We get stunned, kind of as expected. I do have a small Burbus at least. Save me, small Burbus. I need help.
I go willingly. They'll never.
We block the 4-2. I think we just blocked the 4-2. There's always a chance that, they have Disintegrate. But to be honest, I don't think I can take that damage regardless. Because I need to be very, very astonishingly careful. I'm probably going to die anyway, just because they have value. So I'm going to just do this. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Jin's not leveling. Jin doesn't level. That's not a thing Jin does, right? No. Who would have heard? Did you just see they who endure? It is indeed a they who endure. Lucian Vane from your deck. It's Demacia Frel. The Frosty Tits. That's my Nexus! That's my Nexus. Hello, excuse me? Pardon me? That is my Nexus that you've just hit real hard. It's a real hard. I don't like it. It kind of dings my whole stratagem, and that's going to get the fucking Jin level anyways, so we're pretty fucked. Chadley? It is a pretty Chad encounter now. Unfortunately, only one thing has died because we're just face tanking everything. And they have another Imperial Demolitionist and I'm dead. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I see you had an aggro. One whole round aggro. Ow. Okay.
We will find them, and we will end them.
I love you, Jin, but why? But why must you come for me like this? In 20 and a third months? 20 and a third months. Very specific. I saw They Who Endure yesterday. I remember this because we were trying to mill that Shadow Isles player for a whole lot of things, and instead of the thing getting milled, they had a third one in hand, and I didn't cast an aloof, and I cast something else, and I should have cast aloof because they wouldn't have had Overwhelm Endure. But they did. Chris of Stardust with that Kindred Nora. On Sunday you realized all of your pants are ripped. That sounds extremely unfortunate. Are you able to get pant? All of them? That's a lot of pant. That is just a lot of pant to think about. Are you ready for the burb train? Are you ready for the burbs? Are you ready for the burbus? I hope you're ready for the burbus. You don't need pants. You're not wearing pants now. To be fair, pants are kind of overrated. No pants is just like, look at those legs! And other things, potentially, if that's the kind of conversation we're having. You get 2 new ones. You got 2 new ones on Sunday. Okay. So you were able to find a pant solution. That's good. We like good pant solutions. Seem good. Should be more like you. They got you all pant up. Hey, Ham, have a good schlep. Sorry I didn't hit your submission before you went to bed, but I'll put it in the whole queue, usual system. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. As usual. Alright, let me move that as well. So we've got now CSI and Scorpy left. Just a heads up, guys, I think I should be able to hit your shit today still. So that's a thing.
Demons welcome us, masquerading as
moving
men.
up here next to Homelander. And then I've got some more deck holds from Rosaro, Side Cookie, Silver Arcana. And so those will also pop up when those people are back. You read schlep? I thought they were meaning schlap. No, just a sleep slep, presumably, potentially, most likely. I'm gonna do some burbs. Are you ready for dem burb? Are you ready for dem burb? I'm ready for that bird. I should have cast the first bird so that the bigger bird would get the challenger first, and I didn't. That's an Angus panky on my bird. Sorry, bird. I did not mean for that to happen to you. What's happening? What is it? What? Completely forgot what attack you sent me? Oh, I mean, I'm sure that's fine. That's totally fine. I will play whatever I get handed, as always. Excuse me, I have a couple fat birds. I'd like to deal some bird damage. Thank you for the bird damage. And then I have some tumbles, and you've seen one attack here. You remember which one? CSI, I'm glad you remember. It's the Kindred. It's the Kindred. It's Kindred. What's a Kindred? What do they have? I don't think they have very much this turn, right? Yeah, I don't think they have very much this turn at 2. Yeah, we're okay. I think we're okay. Official whack with the forge seems okay.
Not even I know what I'm cooking up.
Okay. That can hit my face. I'm unfussed about that. This, can hit your face real fucking hard. Actually, I don't want to equip that. I just want to hit done because overwhelmus and damages. Overwhelmus damages. Also, Max Insanity, hello, welcome back. How's it going? Good slapping. We are down to our one of our last slaps here, considering I do have tumble and other things to work with. Hit that, hit the kindred, go face, boom, boom, boom. Vayne is gonna level this turn. We get a big 3-2 happening. There's a vengeance. That's honestly fine, considering I have rallies and things that I can cast right now. I can cast them right the fuck now. And they're at 1 HP, so it doesn't particularly matter. I'm just gonna do this again. Here we go, tumbling towards victory. It's going good as well. Glad to hear.
Every last monster will be purged.
Weapons, Vayne, smacking, leveling. Kindred's thing is fine. They have 2 mana. They can't really do very much. I don't think they can remove anything. They might just take the damage to face. No. Yes, no, maybe show. Okay, they do just take the damage to face and sneak in the shiny mode at the end. We're getting
A
W's.
sentinel's work is never done.
I'm unsurprised that I'm getting W with an adult deck from Unhelpful Yetta, though. Here we go. We've done it. I've played Vayne as much as I have played Lucian. Okay, that actually doesn't surprise me. I am not a humongous Lucian fan, and I did build Tumble Kyrians. So here we go. Moving on with my submissions at a breakneck pace now. Rest of the list today. We've got CSI and Scorpy. CSI, you're up now. So let's take a look here. When is the patch coming? Is it this Wednesday? When is the patch happening? I don't actually remember. I remember seeing the announcement and looking at the list and all of that. I don't remember the date. Does anyone have the date in their brain? Lucian, much like Darius, doesn't feel like a champion. Yeah, Darius is a ruin runner that went to the gym and did some steroids. This is CSI, LeBlanc, Noxus. Is this a reputation? Oh, did you give me a description for this? No, I just have the code at the moment. Is this Reputation Yetis? Because it's definitely... Oh, it is Yetis, right? Yetis! Yes, yes, yet. Yes, Yeti? Yeah, yes, yet is fun to say, but not actually, it does not actually project the point of the deck here. Both of them will get reworked in the near future. Plus rotations, right? Like, they might also just take one out. I forget if either of them were announced as something that's leaving, like Vlad. But there's a chance they just get taken out of the game and then reworked in the background and then re-released, sort of, right? Yeti, Yearling, Sentry, Trollchat, Trapper, Culling Strike, Timely, Tavern Keeper, LeBlanc, Tall Tales, Bloody Business, Trifarian Assessor, Trifarian Trading Pits, Whispered Words, Reckoning, Ancient Yeti, 4 less, right? And Abominable Guardian. I will say that I am usually bad at drawing the way I need to for Yetis. I don't know what it is, but there's another person who usually sends me Yeti stuff as well, and every single time I try, I just can't find a Guardian, an Abominable Guardian, or a Reputation card to save my fucking life. Maybe it's better with the Training Pits now, but I suspect it will still be pretty bad. That's just a heads up on my RNG. It's, it's not Vayne. It's Varus Pantheon. 'Tis the Varus. 'Tis the Pantheon. I'd like to mulligan. Smite Vicious, how you doing? I got 2 of the Trappers, which is too many. I got a Yeti Yearling. At least we got the 1 drop. Why Impact should be a Noxian keyword? I imagine there's the thematic argument of it is Noxus and therefore it should smack. That's as far as I go. It's a 104. You need to turn your lights off. Do what you gotta do. Or sleep also if you need. Seeing as the East Coast is, of course, ahead as usual. They've got mana. I wish I had banked actually for LeBlanc. They only have 5 though, and they are in Argon Bears. The best part of the day is just starting. It begins. Hello, LeBlancles.
Surprised to see me.
Go, LeBlancles. LeBonkles. Yay, we got a strike. Yay, you're dealing damage. Doesn't matter what you're dealing damage to, just keep dealing damage. We've got Trapper, we've got Tall Tales, we can start doing things. I technically also have a Bloody Business, which is kind of funny. If they dare attack with the Virus. There's the Pale Cascadus. It doesn't actually buff his HP to a point where I cannot just smack him. So I'm going to try and smack him. Level my LeBlancles. 5 Virus? Oh, they have a momentous choice. Fair enough, actually. Well, that works. Take 7. I could technically reduce the amount of damage that I'm taking. Yeah, it's okay. I forgot about the 1 mana thing. I forgot that they could add it to the deck. I think we're still doing okay-ish. Impact should be Noxus because the very few regions in the Terra haven't been impacted by Noxians. Oh, I like that argument of just there's so many people who have been attacked by Noxus that of course it would make sense for Noxus to have the global political, the geopolitical keyword, really. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter as much. They could have another momentous choice, of course. Which they do. Fair enough. That still gives me an attack, though, at least. We're just kind of trading powerful units at the moment. Noxian should have Imperialism keyword. Yes. Imperialism, the card. There's a Pantheon. Interesting. So I have a lot of interaction here. What are you at? 6 of 8. Pantheon is at 2 of 5. Varus is a higher priority. They've used 2 momentous choices. They can use a Pale Cascade, but they don't really have much else. Oh, they have that. Right, Pale Cascade buffs it. I keep forgetting. Allegiance. Oh no, it doesn't buff it enough, so they do just straight up lose it. Excellent, actually. They can't equip that, so Pantheon is just kind of naked. It is a naked Pantheon. We have Bloody Business as well for Pantheon, potentially. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna just keep pushing face! Face! That's very expensive. I don't want that expensive here. They take the damage. We have another Bloody Business. I'm gonna cast a Trapper here. There's a Wandering Shepherd. They're targeting the Pantheon, right? Yep. That's a 5/3. Let's do this. Varus is leveled. Man, they have the Arclight Varus. Arclight Varus looks so good. I'm so excited to finally get that skin, honestly. There's the other Varus.
I am more than this. We are more.
It's the smoochy face that we all know and love. Oh, what a good smoochy. All right, bye-bye. The Pantheon got Scout, by the way. It did not get any other buffs, though, so at least there's that. Anything that's like super big importance. It does have Overwhelm. And it's going to level this turn, which is a bit of a concern, not gonna lie. I'm sure they have some way of buffing it out of this damage. They have a Furious Wielder, which indeed buffs it out of the damage and also just gets rid of the unit. Hopefully it doesn't get something like Lifesteal. I'd honestly prefer Elusive over shit like Lifesteal. It got Elusive. It does not have Lifesteal. It's already used its attack. Oh, but it does kill me now because it has Elusive. Whoops! Never mind. Never mind. Goodbye. Their Pantheon advanced further than I could handle. All right, let's try this again. Dang it. Yeah, I was very greedy with the LeBlanc trying to strike the bars with the amount of mana that I had. But I don't know how much I could fundamentally argue with the the faded or the unit buff anyway. That didn't give me the tutorial bug. It just put me into ranked. Yes. Good, 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 good. So good. Very good. And it's Mono Shurima, Xerath, Azir, Zillion. So they want landmarks, huh? Could I find a fucking goddamn abominable guardian? This is my problem. Oh, I found it! And now I don't have the Yeti, though. But at least I found the big Yeti. The big one with the red eyes who looks very intimidating and definitely wants to kill me. What is the flavor text on this? So they aren't, to be fair, the Yetis don't seem to be like outright killing people. They seem like the rock bears, with a little bit of just like, they're scary, but they're not the thralls. They're not thralls. They're just living their life and unarguably don't want people poking around their babies, which is fair. If I had a baby, I wouldn't want something of a different species just coming into my home and like looking at it and being like, hey, it's a baby! Which is, to be fair, how I react to human babies, which is why I shouldn't have one. Ask and you may or may not receive, seek and shall find. Sometimes I don't find, and you shall find, may or may not find something, find. They act like bears since they lost their magic. Yeah, so like not necessarily the most lethal thing, but also probably you should stay away from it. Okay, here's the question. Do I let the Zillion potentially level, or do I just kind of ignore it? I think I kind of ignore it and let it level. Or rather, do I kill it and let them recast more time bombs, or do I let it potentially level? I think right now I let it potentially level because it's just kind of chilling, and they are not time bomb focused. They are just landmark focused. Willem still has magic and is very intelligent. Save it for Xerath. Oh, yeah, much more important. You're right. Willem is a Yeti? Oh, no, I guess it totally makes sense to you. People have told me this before. People have specifically told me before that Willem is a Yeti, and every single fucking goddamn time, I somehow just forget. I just forget that Nunu is a human and Willem is a Yeti, and they're like also two separate beings. You don't care if this is slander? Not sure. Not sure. I'm not sure if it is slander. If slander, then complain. I love this Bailey so much. This one and the Sunbeam Bailey. I don't know if there are any more Baileys in the game or wherever that were ever offered in the game, but oh, if they come out with more of these little things, I'm buying them all. I'm just buying every single fucking goddamn one.
The desert by my side.
That's kind of pointless, so we're just gonna pass. Sentry is fine. Please do kill that. Please do murder. Oh, we also have Reckoning now. I need my Yeti set up though, so I can cast a Sentry, and then I can wait. Had to go comfort deck twice yesterday. That's not a bad thing. Everyone's got comfort decks of just like, maybe this is not necessarily the best thing or the thing I want to do the most, but at least it's something that I feel like I understand. The crazy world of weird decks and people. So many weird decks and people. And we stare at our opponent's sands. And we wait. Okay, I will shit on you for it being Azarelia. Not that comfort deck. But you already know that how I feel about Azarelia. Let's do a fucking 2-1. Let's do a 2-1. Can I please cast a fucking card, senor? Why are you so fucking goddamn slow? Bye. Boop.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Oop, I have a landmark. If Nunu and Willow come out and give Yetis a champion, you will pop off so hard. I love that the thing that you're giving me is Yetis, by the way. That's just, it is fucking amazing. Top tier. That's like one of the meme decks that's like actually kind of makes more sense with the reputation procs. Forgot that you were as forgetful as you are, as I am. We're both forgetful humans, it's okay. Culling Strike is one of the best cards in the game. It is a reasonable fast spell for a reasonable price that hits more things than Quietus, but is also therefore more expensive. Just waiting for attacks to resolve. They give me one draw. They give me one whole draw. Yeah, but then there's no debate over whether Culling Strike is fair. Or whether Quietus is fair. Because Quietus often does not feel fair. The other ones, yeah, it can be a little bit more so. I don't want to drop this Yeti into an elusive. Or not into elusive. Into a Rolling Sands. That thing isn't fucking elusive. That's the complete wrong word. Now I need one more. I need one more. Just give me one more, and then I can finally have the big chunky boy. The big chunky chunk. I will draw in the name of finding a Yeti. I will do whatever I must. They're at 18 HP, and they don't have any champs other than the Zillions, so we're doing okay. And then they'll cast a fucking... They'll cast an Azir or something. They don't cast an Azir, they just get a fucking 5/5. The Azir is almost there. I'm gonna do this, I think. A heal and a Culling Strike. Well, I have another fucking Culling Strike, which is fun and exciting. Just that, probably. I imagine just that, right? Because everything else trades horribly. The absolute best card in the game of all things considered is Ravenous Flock. I would agree with Ravenous Flock being a very good card. It's so easy to use. Or Scorched Earth. All powerful fucking Noxus shit. There's a Bloody Business. I mean, you still haven't cast any bombs. So that's something. I really need something to come down that's big and important and scary. Top deck something! That's not what I needed you to top deck, but it's a thing at least. There's a chance I can draw the Yeti now, and then we can finally have more of this. Skies Descend, 15 damage to everything. Mystic Shot, you can't change your mind. Mystic Shot is basically Lightning Bolt from Magic and 2 or 3 damage to face, to Nexus, when you start at 20. For a cheap, inexpensive cost that can close out a game or hit a unit, yes.
I've been practicing, and it's not perfect.
Yes.
Look,
I
Prediction
agree.
is correct. We have much to look forward to.
Let's see, they have 5. I'm gonna do a Tavern Keeper here. Let's just pick anything here. Skies Descent is such a cool card, but it's so hard to cast. But you can't main deck, it seems fair. Yeah, I agree. Also, I don't know if you guys can see it super well. I think it's also because the lighting is blue right now, but when I got my haircut, there was blue, they put blue in my hair, and it's actually starting to show now because the darkness of the dye that they use is fading out, and it looks really good. I'm so happy with it. That was my mini update. I've been occasionally looking at myself in the camera going, wow, it looks slightly blue, like it's supposed to.
I suppose
You don't get excited for Mystic Shot? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Oh, I needed to keep... Oh, fuck, I needed to keep the Yeti, actually. I forgot about that. I needed to keep the Yeti if I wanted to. I get a 5/4. It doesn't do any damage to Nexus, but it does wipe everything except the Zillion. If they have a time bomb, I do lose all of my 3 cost units, but that's okay. Or 3 power units. They're also 3 costs, to be fair. There's a quicksand, so we're just arguing over who has the fancier 5 power dude. Noted. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Okay, they don't have a time bomb immediately. It gets bluer each day. It does! That's the exciting bit. Thank you! Yeah, it's actually blue from like here down, which is cool. Blue da ba dee da ba da ba dee da ba da dee da da. Whatever it is. There's a EDM mix that I listen to sometimes when I'm driving that like threw in a version of it for some reason, and so sometimes it pops back into my head as an earworm, and I'm like, God damn it, this is not what I wanted to be listening to in my internal monologue forever. There's a curse of the tomb. A curse of the tomb. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. What are you hitting? Did you just want the predict? Oh, they just wanted the predict, I guess. Sure, have a Yeti. That was awkward for you, senor. There's a Suburbus. There is a Lysandra Burbus. I feel like that might be appropriate, but I can wait. Actually, I cannot. I can try and do this first. And then they can hourglass it. That's fine. We can still schmack it if they try to hourglass it. If they hourglass, they don't have right of negation. If they have right of negation, they don't have a bloody business counter. So we're doing okay. We're adding the 7 mana +2/+2 overwhelm for some reach. Call the pack. Ooh, I like that idea a little bit. That could work as well. Chicken tonight. Chicken tonight. Chicken. Chicken is pretty good. We have fried chicken in the fridge. I didn't add it to my dinner because I was eating pasta, but it's there. It's there. I hold my Pasheen as I wait for our opponent here to decide what they're doing with Azir and to see if they have anything that I can stop my abominable guardian with. Come on, man! What you think? Bye, Azir, apparently, is what they think. Okay, excellent, fantastic. I don't have to do anything. If they swing to face, I can still not do anything. We're gonna get this. We're gonna draw. We're gonna make things. I could just raw cast it, but it's going to trigger, hopefully. I think they've left. Did they leave because they don't have answers to shit? That's it. End the round. Here we go. Bake you some chicken and potato stuff with spinach and corn. Can I join? Can I join too? I love eating other people's cooking. What about raw dogging it? Both are good. Both food and the raw dog. Excellent. All right. Oh, they are alive. Oh, they're alive. Oh, they are actually alive. Oh. You'd eat it. Left because the Yetis scared him. The Yeti's apparently the most terrifying thing. I'm 4 damage off, so yeah, maybe this is one of the moments when Overwhelm would really help. Okay, so they did reduce it by 4, so they're living at 8 HP. They don't have any champions. We've killed a Nazir, we've killed a Zillion, we've killed a Zerath, so they hypothetically only have 1 more of each. There's a time bomb. I'm going to heal something. It doesn't really matter what, I think. Let's just pick a unit. Let's pick a body. Oh, I could have also just summoned a Yeti. That's also fair. But this is going to move out of the way, so then I can summon the Yeti after the turn resolved. Spinach is good. You like corn, chicken, and potatoes. Already a good start, so it's a win. We're playing against Babbling Berg. Against Babbling Berg? Wait, again? How do you mean against? I mean, I do wish I had the Berg that babbled, but we're fine. We still got this, just kind of chilling. But I have a Zaruth. Shall I kill the other Zaruth? I will kill the other Zaruth. They don't have a counter for this right now. So as long as they don't quicksand my boy, which I don't think they will because they've used to already, we just deleted Zerath as well. Babbling Bird is scared of Yetis. Oh, right, yes. The fucking panic in his voice. This guy. The Babbling Bird. Right, the thing that I was literally just looking at and just fucking ignored. They've used 3 quicksands? Oh, what? They've used all 3? Oh, never mind. I'm just wrong. They kill that, which is fine. Thank you for the space to cast my tall tales. The Yetis never stop. They never stop coming. Alright, I lose the 3-1 now. That is fine. I will survive. I don't think my opponent will survive, though, which is the good part, which is the fun bit. Ella's bullying. It's not my fault Mono Shurima's drawing badly for once. And we got the surrender. They gave up. They were not into it. Okay. Haha, take that. Okay, my luck slightly turned around on that one, I think. Not a bad Yeti experience, though. Definitely a stomp for sure. Victory! Wait, the color changed on my screen. You're orange, it's red now. Scorpy, you are the last exhibition that I'm getting to today. Let's see here. We've got Homelander and Ahem in the queue. Let's get this last one out of the way. Stream supports the bullying. Red. No. You're the sensory confusion is mind-boggling. You can't say blue and be green. Just it's legal. It's legal. I must commit an arrest for this. Scorpy. We've got Lust. We've got Tomasi. We got Shadow Isles. Feel Malazers. I'm assuming assuming part of the idea at least, if not the whole idea. Yellow? No, because you're red on the screen. Fire brick? Fire brick? That one's okay for the processing of the brain because it's not a standard color. I guess there is fire brick or fire truck red, but it's fine. Burgeoning Sentinel, Demacia Tailstones, Shadow House Tailstones, Darken, Halberd, Lips Beyond, Hate Spike, Mage Seeker, Persuader, Protector, don't know where I got that from. Vile Feast, Black Spear, Skitterer, Mist Call, Thread the Needle, Lux, Senna, Extolly Sentinel, Dawning Shadow, Rekindler, and 2 Destinatas. So I have a lot of spells. 20 spells, 18 units. I kill a bunch of things. And I have Senna and I have Lux. Coral, chocolate. I gotta say, you guys are really making the chat a visual feast right now. What about yellow-green? It is indeed a yellow-green color. Puce? Is that the right word? For a yellowish-greenish color? I think it might be, but I could also be hallucinating that one. Yetis need a 2-mana Yeti and then they will be unstoppable. Something to help you curve out between Yeti Yearling and the Avarosan Trapper. Yeah. I mean, maybe Nunu Willump will be archetype support. That would be it'd be weird for the Nunu, but also Nunu Chomp, so maybe just like get big unit and then Nunu do a swallow. Nunu Eatus. Whenever I'm playing TFT, I just go like Nunu Eat at all the things. Puss Yellow is a beautiful name for a color. Puss Yellow? No, it's not. Red Orange, you think? It's better? Red Orange is a little bolder. It's a little less traditionally aggressive, and it's more just like, yes!
Well,
a color!
I did say I wanted to see the world.
No! Nunu is just cute Tom Kench. Cute Tom Kench. I don't know anything about Nunu. I've heard Willump's voice lines, but yeah, I don't know much about Nunu as a character or like as a personality. Pink. Pink is a good color. You match the aesthetic happening on screen. You haven't been pink in a long time. It is, not gonna lie, gonna throw me off to see anything except purple. You have over the course of over a year now locked the purple into my brain. There's a portal. There's a 3-2. It's a Stirred Spirits. They probably don't want that. I would venture. Frenzy Skitter is a bit of a weird one, but it's not a Wednesday. It isn't Wednesday, it's true. It's not the day to necessarily wear pink. I used to have a dance teacher who would say that on Wednesdays. He'd be like, on Wednesdays we wear pink! He was a bit of a strange dude. That's not to say anyone who says that is strange. It just reminded me of the memory and how odd he was. He ended up in a lot of trouble later in life. I still haven't actually watched that movie either. There are 2 movies that I really need to watch. And it's, first of all, it is Legally Blonde. I still need to watch Legally Blonde. And I need to watch Mean Girls. I lived under a rock, so I missed it the age at which you were supposed to watch those things, which is, I would say, like, middle school, teenage-ish years. I just completely missed that. So I need to fucking catch up. Legally Blonde is fantastic. I've heard so many good things about it. I've seen so many good reviews of, like, this is actually a really intelligent, like, good fucking film. I will learn the bend and snap real quick from Legally Blonde. The bend and snap is from Legally Blonde? Oh shit, I really do have to watch it. Catch my update after a weekend stream where I have watched Legally Blonde and can make references. Me making a reference? Never. That's too many junk constructs. Please stop that. I have a Lux. I do have Lux. We do have other things now. Lux is good. Everyone references these movies and you feel left out. Is it easy? Can you easily get a copy of it? I imagine it's like on Amazon somewhere. You watched Legally Blonde for a gender studies class and did an essay on it? Oh shit, so you really know it. You are really familiar. I'm gonna do a Lux here. You have seen Mean Girls, but it's not a classic, not like Legally Blonde. You fuck that one. Legally Blonde is the one that's like fucking prime material. Boo. Okay. I do also have an Ixtali. What are we doing here? We are casting a Senna, probably. Probably we cast the Senna, because then we're gonna start having things. We will also have Miss Call as well. Such things as these. Hooray! You haven't seen Titanic either, so you're kind of strange. I have never seen the original Titanic either, actually. So we're in the same boat. Neither of us have seen Mean Girls, Legally Blonde, Titanic. I've seen like a bunch of Disney movies because I was like allowed to watch those when I was growing up. But like other than that, fucking under a rock. You're illegally blonde, and the music is fantastic and is based on the movie. There are multiple. You're in the same boat and it's sinking. Fine. I should have committed the darkness. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That's just a general statement of I don't know what I'm doing. Let me get rid of that shit though. Let me get rid of your little elusive. Watch Here, the biggest open PC channel in Brazil, airs a lot of those movies on afternoons. Oh, so you could watch it. Yeah, I'd just rent it from somewhere, please. Please watch The Titanic before climate change makes it a fantasy movie. Not a fan of Titanic was a waste 3 hours of life when they would get back. It wasn't all bad. The historic aspect / non-fiction aspect was what was in the movie was good. I feel like that makes sense. Of who gives a shit about a lady who couldn't move over 3 feet to save her partner on a raft. Which is basically all I know about Titanic. I know the basic plot, and also that it was like, people have done really snarky ass tests in the water of like, could this have actually held 2 people on it? And the answer is yes! Haha! Who would have thought? Which I just found really fucking funny. I just found that really fucking entertaining, honestly. I am going to, I'm gonna, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do this. Here we go.
I've been hiding my life too
Sasao the
long.
Tard even uses this term to refer to old movies. Seems like it's something you live under a rock and more the fact that I'm young. I did also live under a rock. Also, Rosario, hello and welcome back. I would like to remove a thingy. what's it from your hand and you're bored. Paint me like one of your French girls. Also know this one. That is a quote. The director actually responded to those and he said the script system died, so he had to go, which makes sense. They should have made the rap smaller for practical effects. Oh, James Cameron actually like responded to that shit? Damn. I mean, to be fair, changing your script to, or like someone not quite doing the physics on a fucking raft, it does make sense as something that may fall through the cracks. Now do I win? I'm going to do my best to win here, yeah. I think that's okay. I want to get rid of anything that might get Challenger, though I don't think they're going to have many 6-toss units over there. Probably. There's a Teamaker.
Forward. Through conflict, we grow. Keep your distance.
Okay, we've got the 2-mana Darkness. We're gaining some HP. We're getting that HP. You like winning? I too like winning. We're recovering all the LP that I've lost today, actually, which is honestly enough. That's like more than enough. That's more than I was expecting, not gonna lie. That is a drag. Oh, no, it's a 3/3 that we saw in the other game that I did not want to see here. Or at least I didn't expect it as much. There's a bird. Hello, bird. How are you, bird? How's the birdus today? How is the birdus? I'm gonna kill that and get me a spark and keep cycling the spells. Except when you try to lose on purpose to drop your rank so far that you can bully low rank players with over-leveled cards. Yeah, oh, there is a 7-cost card. I would have gotten Challenger, I see. I think I can withstand puff caps from here because we do have more regeneration and shit.
Make the darkness your home.
And then I think we can bonk a bard. If they only go with that, that's fine. Let's not take damage too much. That's 4. This is 4. Let's just get rid of this, actually. Let's get rid of the thing that we can kill for sure. Let's get the Ixtali Sentinel going again.
Anything can be scattered with elements, even us.
Let's do a 2 damage so that we commit this and then we open swing again. Right? That's a 4/5. We're also hitting Nexus. They only have 1 card in hand. We are drawing not the maximum number of puff caps or flash bombs, so I think we're still kind of fine there. Let's just go with an open. I think we can kind of go with an open. There's a Vile Feast. There's 2 chimes over there. Bard is only at 14 of 20, so he's kind of a little behind, honestly. Just won a Masters game with Yetis. Yeah, let's go. That is pretty neat. Congrats. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's a magical journey. Doesn't actually do anything right the fuck now, to be perfectly honest with you. That's okay. I have Darkness into Ixtali into Ixtali. He played, yet he won. Yes. Also, Scorpy! We got a victory. That was actually, it felt really consistent. Not gonna lie, it felt pretty fucking consistent. We're almost back in Plat 2. I think this is basically where we started the evening. I have a few decks in the hold queue, and I think I'm otherwise caught up. Yeah, I think I'm otherwise caught up. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific time with TFT Tuesdays. I was hoping you would win so that Scorpio would see the win. You built that yesterday. Did you see the win? It worked. Your deck worked. You proved yourself wrong about that I would lose LP with it. But scheduling wise, back tomorrow with TFT Tuesdays with Kitten. We'll be doing some more ranked. I'm bouncing around gold. That's about it. It is really that time again, unfortunately. It is 10:38ish, and I need to go do things before workus and sleepus and adultus, and please no. I will be off Tuesday. I'll be back Thursday at 8 p.m., Friday 8 p.m., off Saturday, back on Sunday at 5, and then we repeat the same schedule that we're doing starting from today. used to CST it hitting bed before me. Oh, right, because you're in a fucking different time zone. It's so many shakeups. Time zones, chat colors. Truly, the universe is shifting. Also, yes, I am happy to stream. Thank you all for coming by today. Shout out to everyone who followed and subscribed, and again, shout out to Arthas as well for translating that whole conversation. You are amazing. I'm sort of amazing sometimes, and I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. That's it. There we go. It was in the category who looks like a rating target. Is no one in the category in the front of my page? That's okay. All right, Legends of Runeterra. Let's go. Who's alive? Who is alive? That's the main account. I wanted the fucking category. Not whatchamacallit. Not anything else. Let's see. How about this one? This one? Sure. I think you're pretty neat is a pretty good title. I think you're all pretty neat as well. And I'm gonna go send you guys over there. And thank you all for joining this evening again. Woo! Happy week to you all. I'm gonna go eat food and such things as these. Good night. Happy time zone to you. Hope to see you again in a future stream.